start. The petitioner was granted license to hold the firearm as per the provisions of Arms Act on 30/9 1997 stop, since the validity of the said license had expired on 31/12/2020. The petitioner filed an online application for the renewal along with an amount of rupees 2,500 towards the renewal fees stop. In view of the petitioner's application, the respondent, the communication dated October 29, 2020, called upon the petitioner to remain present for personal hearing on November 23, 2020 stop. The petitioner remained present on 23/11/2020 on the next day, that is November 24, 2020. He corresponded with the respondent stop. Thereafter, the respondent, after the period of 10 months, passed the impugned order to revoke the license with an order to deposit the firearm with the concerned police station to get it disposed of within a period of 1 year stop. Learned advocate for the petitioner has submitted that the respondent number 1, while passing the impugned order, has failed to exercise the jurisdiction vested in him and thereby has committed an illegality and oblique or irregularity, and if the impugned order is allowed to stand, the same will cause gross miscarriage of justice stop. Learned advocate for the petitioner has submitted that the respondent has fell in error in ignoring the statutory provisions, more particularly Section 17 of the Arms Act 1959 within bracket for short the Act bracket close, which provides for the ground to revoke the license stop. It is submitted that while passing the impugned order, the respondent has tried to have a de novo inquiry as contemplated under sections 13 and 14 of the Act stop. It is submitted that even the above provisions of the Act also nowhere prescribe such grounds oblique reasons to refuse revoke license stop. From the aforesaid provisions, it is clear that the licensing authority is empowered to suspend or revoke the license under the circumstances which are enumerated in aforesaid subsection bracket 3 of section 17 stop. As observed herein above, the respondent number 3 has placed reliance upon the negative opinion given by the Superintendent of Police and pendency of the criminal proceedings against the petitioner stop. However, the respondent number 3 has not considered whether the registration of FIR against the petitioner and pendency of criminal proceedings for the offence of criminal breach of trust, forgery, and under the provisions of the Prevention of Corruption Act in any way affect the public safety, security, or public peace stop. Further, the respondent number 3 has also committed an error by observing that the petitioner has failed to produce any documentary evidence in favor of his claim that risk is involved in his business and therefore arms license is required stop. Though Section 9 prohibits a person who has not completed the age of 21 years from acquiring, possessing, or carrying a firearm or ammunition, there is no prohibition regarding a person of any age above the age of 21 years from doing so stop. The grounds for refusal of a license under section 14 do not apply to the petitioner in any manner. Stop. The discretion for exercise of power vested in the licensing authority by virtue of section 13 bracket 2a is to be exercised in relation to and in the context of the provisions of the act in a reasonable and rational manner. Stop. Over.